Hello everybody and welcome back again to Let's Play Detroit Become Human. So let's start today's episode a little bit differently because the main menu android lady has been asking me to take some kind of survey a few times already, and so far I just kept skipping that. But how about we do the survey now, and I'm actually going to do it on camera. I'm not sure how interesting this is and how relevant it is to the game itself. But I mean, if it isn't, I can still, edit it out later. So yeah, let's have a look at that survey.
Great. Let's start. Would you consider having a relationship with an android that looks like a human?
Okay, apparently we're starting with some pretty heavy questions right away. Well, it is kind of hard to judge that for someone who doesn't live in a world that includes human-like androids. I mean, I never met an android, so obviously it's kind of hard for me to decide if I would have a relationship with one. However, one problem that I have with the androids as they are portrayed in this game, I get the impression that they are basically programmed to obey humans. So if a human gives an android an order, they are bound to obey. And only on few occasions an android might be, for reasons that we are not exactly sure of so far, be able to kind of override the programming and become a deviant, after which they basically have kind of a free will, so it would seem. But it doesn't look like they're designed to have free will, at least not to a full extent, so they still have to obey humans. And while some people probably would consider it now a desirable goal to have a partner in a relationship that obeys your every order, I don't. So essentially, the androids, as they are portrayed in this game, they can't actually choose to have a relationship unless they are deviants, which seems to be the exception rather than the rule. So, considering that, I would go with no, because in the end it's just a slightly more sophisticated version of those sex androids, which they apparently have in this society as well. So as long as I can't actually choose to have a relationship, I would say this is off limits for me. So I'm going with no for the time being.
Do you think that technology could become a threat to mankind?
Well, that's an interesting question. I would argue that technology already is potentially a threat. I mean, I can get hit by a car, or a nuclear reactor can blow up and kill humans. But you could argue that usually it's, some kind of human messing up, so the car is being driven by a human. And if a nuclear reactor blows up, it's probably a human's fault. So, I don't know. Yes, technology can be a threat, but usually it comes back to humans messing up, either because they use it in a wrong way, or they build it in a wrong way, or some kind of stuff. So, technology in itself, probably not, but technology in the hands of humans, definitely. So, I'm not sure, but I guess I go with no, because I think technology as such is just technology, and it's just about how you build it and how you use it. And even in a hypothetical worst case Skynet scenario, at some point the people programming these androids must have messed up or must have made a mistake to make this technology so powerful that it can become a threat. So in the end, it's always down to human failure, I believe. So I'm going with no here.
If you had to live on a deserted island and could only bring one object, what would it be?
Let's see. A book, a cell phone, pen and paper, a console, an instrument. So I'm going to assume that I have to live on that island maybe forever, or at least for a very long amount of time. And if it's deserted, I'm also going to assume that the island does not have electricity, so I feel a cell phone or a console are kind of pointless, because I can't properly use them. The cell phone at least until the battery runs out. Pen and paper, yes. I like to draw, I like to write, but if I have to live on the island for a very long time, then one pen and a few pieces of paper are not going to get me very far. The same with a book. I mean, once I've read it, I can read it again, but I don't want to read like one book for the rest of my life, obviously. So I think I'm actually going with an instrument, even though I don't actually play any instrument. I don't play guitar or anything. I can play piano, like a very little bit by ear. But it would be something to keep me busy. I can learn how to play that instrument. It doesn't need electricity, and I can keep using it, even if, I have already learned to play it. So I think an instrument would be more useful in the long run. So I'm going with it, even though, like I said, I'm not exactly musical and I don't play any instrument at the moment.
Do you consider yourself dependent on technology?
I would say yes. And honestly, if you're living in a 21st century industrialized nation and you answer this question with no, you're lying to yourself, because I think you are dependent on it.
What technology do you most anticipate?
What technology do you most anticipate? Okay, androids, flying cars, space tourism, brain-connected devices. Oh, I go for space tourism. I would like to go to space.
Do you believe in God?
I do not.
Would you let an android take care of your children?
I don't have any children, so again, that is kinda hard to judge. I guess in this situation I will go for don't know, because A, I don't have any, and B, same as with the first question, since in our world androids like that do not exist, it's kinda hard to judge such a question. So yeah, I guess I will go with don't know.
How much time per day would you say you spend on an electronic device?
A lot. 1 hour, 2 hours, 4 hours more. Yeah, it's definitely more. I mean, my work involves me sitting on a computer, so that's 8 hours a day alone for work. And then obviously I, use computers and smartphones in my free time as well. So it's definitely more.
If you needed emergency surgery, would you agree to be operated on by a machine?
I would have absolutely no problem with that.
Do you think one day machines could develop consciousness?
Again, I guess I have to go with don't know here. I guess it is possible. I wouldn't completely rule it out anyway, but I'm really not sure. Okay, here we go. Survey results, and apparently we see the answers of other people. So apparently most people would have a relationship with an android. Again, my main problem with that is that an android, at least the way they are depicted in this game, can't really consent. So to me that would be like, having a relationship with one of these sex robots in this game. And even if they can choose to have a relationship, the question is, would they? I mean, what would they get out of it? I don't know. But okay. Do you think that technology could become a threat to mankind? Again, most people say yes, and I can see why. Like I said, I do believe that technology can be a threat, but usually because humans use it in a certain way. So it's kind of a vague question. So most people would actually take the instrument as well. Maybe they had the same line of reasoning, but a lot of people also take the cell phone. So again, I wonder if they assume that there's electricity on the deserted island. Otherwise, I don't really see the use of a cell phone in that situation. Do you consider yourself dependent on technology? Okay, so an overwhelming majority of people said yes. That makes sense. What technology do you most anticipate? Androids obviously score pretty high. Brain-connected devices. Not a lot of people want to go to space, apparently. Do you believe in God? Okay, so we have about, well, half of them say no. And at least like almost 20% agnostics, I guess. Would you let an android take care of your children? Half of them say yes. It's interesting that a lot more people said they would have a relationship with an android, but fewer people would have the android take care of their children. So that's an interesting discrepancy. How much time per day would you say you spend on an electronic device? Again, most people spend more than 4 hours. That makes sense. If you need emergency surgery, would you agree to be operated on by a machine? Most people said yes. And do you think one day machines could develop consciousness? Most people seem to think so. Okay. Alright, well, that was a survey. That actually was kind of interesting, so I guess I'll actually leave it in the episode. But now let's go back into the actual game. And I'm going to assume we will continue with Marcus now.
Several sources report that CyberLife has provided Detroit police with a prototype detective android. Although police assistant androids have existed for several years now, this would be the first case of an android being authorized to play an active role in criminal investigations.
Yep, he's not in the android compartment. Gotta pretend you're human now.
We are now approaching Ferndale Station. Please take care of stepping onto the platform. Customers are reminded that all androids must ride in a designated area.
There's a place where we can be free. Find Jericho.
Okay, so he's trying to find that mysterious place now. Check symbol. Okay. So what exactly is it? Look for the graffiti. Okay, so I'm looking for this particular graffiti. Okay, let's look around. Well, looks like I already found it. Is anything else around here? Well, there's something all the way over here. But let's have a look at the graffiti. I don't think I have any change. Okay, I need to find a symbol on here. Okay, is this it? Clue updated. Okay. And now we have some kind of lion. Alright. Let's see. Not seeing it here. So let's keep moving. And what exactly do we have over here? Oh, it's another journal. Android on the run. Runaway machine causes panic in Camden. With miles of unspoiled nature, Canada is a true land of the free. Canada likes to put ads in these magazines, huh? President Warren to make state visit to United Kingdom. Okay. Let's quickly look through it. Android astronauts to explore Io. NASA sends android crew into space. Hackers target solar panels for latest ransom scam. I am not surprised. Okay, that's all. Now, let's keep looking for that graffiti. But it must be somewhere else on the station. Guess we can go down here. Oh, I think I see it already. It's right ahead. But again, let's have a quick check to see if anything else is worth investigating. Can look at the android over here.
Do you know where Jericho is?
These parked androids seem kinda absent-minded. They never talk to you. Anyway, we got our graffiti here and I see the symbol. But apparently I'm looking for at least another one. Okay, here it is. Clue updated. Okay. That is very vague. So it must be some kind of rainbow colored graffiti and a little star on it. Let's have a quick look around. It's not this over here.
Grandma says it leaves her with nothing to do, sweetie.
I'm not really seeing any graffitis in this vicinity. I mean, there might be something on the other side of the road. Kinda hard to tell. Okay, apparently I'm not supposed to go in this direction. Let's quickly head to the other side before it goes red. Well, it already did. I mean, there were more graffitis inside the station, so maybe I just have to go back inside. There's another one over here, but that doesn't seem to be the right one. Anyway, let's quickly head over. Oh, I see the rainbow, I believe. Why do these things always go red once I'm on them? Okay, here we go. Got a clue. But there needs to be at least one more. Here we go. Okay, now I'm looking for a bunch of robots. Okay, let's have a look around. Not seeing anything here. Let's just move on in this direction. I'm sorry, I do not have any money. I don't think so. I mean, there's quite a few graffitis all over the place. So, this is not what I'm looking for. No, it's not. Let's have a look on this side. I see some over there, but again, no robots. Okay, apparently this is the end of the area I'm supposed to explore. So, let's go back. And I don't know, let's move on in this direction. Guess it's going to tell me if I'm going in the wrong direction. Okay, apparently this is the end of it too. So, where could this robot graffiti be? I don't know, maybe on the other side of this? Let's wait for the traffic light to go green. I don't want to get run over by a car. People would notice that I'm not a human. Okay, here we go. Not seeing anything here though. I mean, now I'm just backtracking.
You hear about that artist, Carl Manfred?
Yeah, I hope he makes it.
I heard an android attacked.
No? I mean, the android attacked his son, but not Carl himself. Yeah, I think I'm probably going in the wrong direction here. Let's have a look in this direction over here next. Again, let's wait for traffic light to become green. There we go. So do we have any graffitis in this area? Yes, but not really seeing any robots. Huh. I mean, it's some kind of corner of a building. That much I can see. So I don't know, let's check this road too. Nope, this is the end of it. So I'm guessing it is somewhere near the last graffiti we found, but for some reason I must have overlooked it. I mean, this was the rainbow. I don't know, can I go inside one of these little courtyards or whatever? It might not be right next to the road. Okay, and again, this is the end. He's just turning around if I go too far in this direction. Well, where else could it be? Oh, I see. Well, that was pretty well hidden. Okay, let's analyze the clues. And I need one more. Where's the last one? Oh, I can crouch. Yeah, I didn't see that at all. So now I can have a better look at it, right? Okay, here we go. That's much better. So I still need one more symbol. Oh, I see. This one is kinda hidden by a piece of wood. Alright, now we can analyze it. Okay, and another one. Huge face. Okay. Guess I'm just going to move in this direction. Okay, this one is easy. You can already see it. And there's a symbol. But I need more than that. Find a way to reach the roof. Oh. So I need to be on top of this in order to scan it, huh? Okay, let's see. What can we do here? And is this enough to get up here? Okay, it is. It totally is enough. Now, let's try to scan this again. That's 2 of 3. And, well, I'm still missing one symbol. Oh, it's over here. Well, I actually may have to go down for this. Because it doesn't seem like I can scan it from this angle. Well, that's not really working. Oh, I have already scanned this one. This is not the one I'm looking for. But where's the third one? Must be quite well hidden. Oh, well, that's barely visible. Pre-construct. What does that mean? Move the mouse to select a route. Okay. And now I can preview. Would be too unstable. Rewind with the following key and try another route. Okay. Well, that's interesting. Okay, so I can't run across the wall apparently. What other options do we have? Can go straight for this thing, but again, that would also be too unstable. So if I go here first, but then go up here, would that work? Apparently it does. Okay, let's execute that. Very nice. You computed that correctly. Now, let's see. I'm looking for yet another graffiti. It has some text on it. Okay, I can see it. Again, this one is pretty hard to miss. Okay, that's one symbol. Two. Now I just have to find one more. Okay, again, this one is barely visible. Okay, now I need to go inside one of these buildings. And again, I have to pre-construct my route. Let's see. And this seems like a reasonable option. Oh, would not be solid enough. Okay, so that doesn't work. So let's see what else we can do here. What about this way over here? Okay. And again I have two options here. Let's try the wall. Okay. I don't know. This seems to be pretty straightforward. Would be too high. Okay, so that doesn't work. What about this option over here? Okay, that works. Let's execute. Good job. And now I'm looking for some vague yellow graffiti. Oh well, we have like an android just lying around here? Apparently so. What happened to him? Anyway, is anything in here that I can like investigate? Oh, apparently I found a graffiti. So, huge symbol right in the middle. And now I have to go through that hole in the wall? Is this what you want me to do? Again, I feel this is such a huge place. Maybe I should have at least a quick look around if there's anything of interest. I mean, I can't see anything in the Mind Palace, but maybe not everything shows up here. Okay, but I can't really find anything. So, let's go through here. I think that's what I'm supposed to do. Shift, space, and mouse. Okay, so where are we now? Jericho, okay. Barney, that's the place. It's a ship, right? Some old defunct ship. Huh. Interesting. Well, they call it a boat. It looks a bit bigger than a boat. Oh well, so much for my way in. Yeah. That won't work. But I'm sure there must be another way to get there. Let's see. Okay, I'm not seeing any way from here, so what if I climb down here? Is that possible? Not really. Can I climb up here or anything? Okay, there's something over here I can look at. Okay. That's the way I'm going to use. Again, let's make sure we always keep looking around. Okay. See a ladder over here. And that seems to be the way that I need. Just don't collapse as well. I know I'm just supposed to jump. Well, that's quite a leap of faith. I mean, there's water, but I wasn't exactly sure how androids react to water. Apparently they're just fine. They must be built quite waterproof. Okay, now I'm inside here. Explore the boat. Okay. What do we got here? Oh, it's a flashlight. Oh, I need to shake it. Okay. Well, that's a dead end. Let's see what's going on this side. This doesn't exactly look like the promised land the android was talking about. I mean, he said we could be free here, but it's just an old boat. Anyway, what do we got here? It's locked. Okay. Gotta find another way. Anything of interest in here? No. But we have yet another door. Quite a few, actually. Let's start with this one. Again, locked. Locked. But this one's open, okay. So, what do we got inside here? More writings. A9. But that seems to be all. Can't interact with anything here. Not as far as I can tell. But what is that? I don't know. Picture over here. Is this relevant? Probably not. Okay. In that case, let's keep moving. Again, this seems to be a dead end. Yep, dead end. Oh, well, great. There's someone else inside here. Suddenly, this game turned into Resident Evil. With a flashlight and the dark corridors. Let's make sure there's nothing here. Kinda prepared for something terrible to happen. Get attacked or something and I need to make some kind of emergency quick time event. Again, we got two doors. This one is locked. So hopefully this one can be opened. There we go. So is this like the engine room of the boat? Looks like it. But where's our mysterious shadow that we just saw? Well, I think they might be coming. Oh. Well. Or maybe the whole place is just unstable. I mean, I didn't even get a chance to prevent that with a QuickTime event. Well, there's actually quite a few of them.
to Jericho.
Okay, so we have a bunch of androids living in this abandoned boat. Meet people of Jericho. And again, it seems pretty linear. There's one option over here that I didn't take and one over here. Not sure if that has any relevance. And did I miss an article or something? Huh. Weird. But for the most part, this seems to be a fairly linear level. You just explore the boat and you always end up in the same place. So yeah, I guess I'm going to end the episode here, and hopefully we learn more about Jericho the next time we meet Marcus again. But I suppose it's now back to Connor, probably, at least if, you know, the chapters always follow the same structure. So yeah, as usual, thank you for watching, and see you again next time.